He knocked me over. I landed on the dog bowl.
This one's wife. I need to save my marriage. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it is the Duchess of Industrial Beige, who, in her next act of cosplaying, appears to have taken on the mantle of a superhero, because it would appear that she's looking to save her marriage. Who's telling us this now? Well, it comes courtesy of the international news and the enigmatically named Web Desk that reports this one's wife makes emotional request to Prince Harry to save marriage. Well, on the one hand, we have Hugo Vickers saying that Harry's for the chop, and now we have somebody saying that actually this one's wife wants to save the marriage. What's going on? Well, who knows? But let's find out what's being said here and see how that factors into the likelihood of it being the case vis-a-vis knowing that the dynamic between a narcissist and her intimate partner primary source victim. The news report tells us that this one's wife has seemingly been making heartfelt pleas to Prince Harry as their marriage suffers due to the professional separation. As has been witnessed, they have not been seen together for around a month. American Riviera Orchard is still not doing anything. This one's wife popped up the green carpet at the Children's Hospital LA, and Harry has been in New York, then England, and Lesotho. And since, nobody's quite sure where he is. The suggestion is that something is afoot. And there's plenty of speculation about the state of the Sussexes' marriage. And is it the case that this one's wife is now making a heartfelt plea? Well, she doesn't feel anything with her heart because she doesn't actually have one. There's one, of course, that pumps the blood around her body, but in the figurative sense, because she is an narcissist with no emotional empathy. But this report tells us, for the unversed, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have separated their professional paths to boost their identities as individuals. Or, in other words, we are so fucking unpopular together, perhaps people won't notice it as much if we do things separately. Or it might be Harry saying, I'm sick and tired of being the spare in my own marriage and walking behind you at celebrity events. I want to go and save the elephants. And this one's wife saying, I don't care about the elephants. In fact, you've always thought more about the elephants than me. I am a Hollywood A-lister and I'm determined to prove it. Watch me. According to that bastion of journalistic excellence, Heat magazine, the former Suits actress has been feeling alone. Pity play. And urged him to spend Thanksgiving with her. If Harry's got any sense, if it comes to Thanksgiving, he'll be thanking his own personal God by saying, thank goodness I got out of there, rather than sitting and glowering at her across the turkey. But apparently she's urged Harry to spend Thanksgiving with her and their two children, who, in case you'd forgotten their names, were reliably informed that they're Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, and that she wants them to spend time together in Monty's shit show. Most importantly, this one's wife wants to show the world that she and Harry are still a team to the world. Now, there might be some force in that observation because, remember, part of the facade that this one's wife operates is to say to the world, I have an idyllic marriage. All of you haters are envious of the fact that I got the Ginger Prince, whereas most people are saying, what? Having that doughy, pasty body grunting and groaning on top of me? No, thank you very much. I think I'm going to barf. But she wants people to believe that they have an idyllic marriage because, of course, she's the most wonderful person that you could ever marry. And because whenever people talk about there being trouble in paradise, that is naturally a threat to her subconscious and innate need for control. Thus, In order to nullify that threat to control, she needs to tell the world that there's nothing wrong with their marriage, that everything's good, and of course with the increased speculation generated by the fact that they haven't been seen together for a month in public, that she needs to send a signal to the world to say, nothing to see here, everything's okay, idyllic marriage continues. Thus, there might be some force in the suggestion that she wants there to be joint activity. Now, it might be that Harry's against this because he's already checked out of the marriage. We're yet to see. The source shared that the Duchess wants him with her in the United States, especially with all the holiday events she has to attend. She doesn't want to go to them alone. Now, this isn't about her actually feeling lonely. It's about the fact of what she wants to present to the outside world, because she's aware that if she goes to an event on her own, that, for instance, she has to take along a friend and then try and put their hand on her crotch, that people will comment, oh, look, Harry's not there again. Things aren't going too well, are they? Maybe Harry is shacked up with lawyers getting ready to divorce her. And such speculation, of course, is a threat to her control. You would think that many people would rise above it, but not a petty narcissist such as this one's wife. The tittle-tattle and speculation about the state of her marriage gets to her because it's a threat to her control, and she hasn't evolved the skills to shrug it off in the way that a more superior narcissist would. Thus, when she turns up to an event on her own, there's immediately, oh look, Harry's not there again. Thought there was something not right. That gets to her. She wants to show the world that they are united, that there is a chance to reconnect with her husband. An insider shared that Harry would love to be with his better half and the kids during the festive season. However, with his packed schedule, he'll be off straight afterwards. The chances of them actually sitting down to enjoy some proper quality time together during the holidays are slim, the report stated. Might that be because actually they've already separated and divorce is imminent, so there won't be any actual sitting down to enjoy quality time together? The Duchess aims to confront Harry about their recent decision to separate their career paths, which makes it suggest that either it was Harry's decision and she doesn't like it, thus threat to control, or it was her decision and it's not working, therefore she now wants to renege on that and challenge Harry. She sees it apparently as portraying their marriage in a negative light, which of course damages the facade. The tipster shared that this one's wife will take a perfect opportunity in Thanksgiving to reconnect with Harry after the long periods of separation they've had to endure. What, a few weeks? Pfft. The report revealed that King Charles's daughter-in-law wants to show their critics that her marriage with Harry is strong and they're happier than ever. Notice that if this is accurate, it's not so much about wanting to be with Harry because she loves him, because we know that she doesn't, because she's a narcissist. It's everything about being performative. The speculation about the state of their marriage gets to her. She therefore, if this is true, needs to demonstrate to the outside world that everything is okay, that she needs to be able to flip the bird to her critics. Rather than just get on with it and ignore them, if this is true, she can't. What do you think that's happening? Do you think that Harry is for the chop, as per the earlier video? Or do you think this is more likely that in actual fact, Harry is the one that's keeping his distance and it's threatening her need for control and is damaging her facade, and this is the reaction from her to try and preserve that facade and to nullify the threat to control? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. I'm HG Tudor. Thank you for listening.